Hi everyone, welcome to the training session where you will indulge in a completely enhanced experience of advanced learning and skill development, conducting physical activities and skill development. For boosting your performance as a sprinter, I will take you through a completely constraint-based approach of learning. Before start with the activities and the learning process, first I want to discuss about the basic of sprint. As you know, sprint is a running activity which requires your high level physical fitness and it utilizes most of your body. Many sports that incorporate running often utilize the high level of effects from the upper as well as lower body. Similarly, sprints help to develop a sound physical balance within an individual along with improving their body composition spreading following the premise. Also enhance the calcium disease and strength for a better performance as an individual. Next, in this session of coaching, our main would be to develop a learning session that is following the constraints focus and follows and the temporary approach of learning. Explain constraints-based approach. Let me explain you what is the constraints-based approach is required to be applied in the training session and what is the importance of the approach. At the same stress, the approach directly deals with the constraints that one can effectively witness within process of performing in a collaborative environment. It can be identified that way constraints are linked with the three key elements, effectively management of which results into the effective management of the constraints and the successful development of the skills. Such elements are capitally of the individual task, the environment. In this session, we will first to adopt the approach by identifying our constraints and then what is the elements is guiding effects by the particular constraints based on the same feature. The management of the constraints will deliver an improved performance. Next one, I want to introduce to the session plan. This session has been schematically planned with the completely alignment of the multiple physical exercise that is required to perform the sprint. The session will be involving two activities and some coding activity at the end. The first two activities will involve relevant high intensity and low intensity exercise that is relevant to your role as a sprinter. Each exercise will test your physical strength and then based on your identified constraints, you will be coached to enhance your strengths with the right mass. Basically, the activities have been generated in three segments. The first segment is identification of capitally constraints. Second is resolving and management the constraints, and the last stage is testing post-development. This is when last coding activity will be running challenge that will show you improvements and your capabilities for future learning. Next one, the activities are required to be planned in a way that can help you all to apply the temporary approach to skill learning. Therefore, we promise you that your Participation will future help you achieve the skill development approach for the management of the streets of sprints. The enhancement of your experience will develop your judgment in the session and would help you to go through contemporary approach of learning that is mostly in the trend nowadays. Make sure that you use your cognitive learning abilities actively in the session. You will be introduced the basic ruler and the practice of your spring and relevant exercise. You need to follow all the instructions step by step to achieve the final goal. Achieve the final goal of the video. Coaching session also make sure you are truthful. The process, the similarly means when you are asked to calibrate yourself by allowing your extra skills and constraints. Also, I would like to let you know that make sure you are physically capable enough to overcome and handle the physical challenge and health threats that you may witness. While taking part in the coaching session, as the session includes both highly intensive and low intensive actions, you should be responsible enough to handle, to rest and take part in the activities smartly. So ensure the immigration of the health risk to stay safe. You will be completely guarded for the management of the constructions, the mitigation of the risk. However, make sure you are responsible enough to make actions only after understanding your body abilities and disabilities. You should stay hands and should keep your fun, relief, experience, and make sense of similar relief equipment handle. Hello, next one is I want to talk to ruler for safety. The basic rulers that you need to follow for the health safety are here as follows. The first one, take part in the activities keeping your body stressed and do creative and action pressure on your spine cord. Second one, to try to actually follow the instructions and skill instructions of the activities and the right posture as shown in the video. Move your arm and legs actually and within close parameters to allow hurting others. So the one you need to responsible for your one body type and the characteristics you need to primarily respond for your body and let the trainers know about the constraints you are facing. Last one, to push yourself and any course. Remember, sports are meant for enhancing your physical efficiency and but not for enforcing physical ability. High activity first one. Now let's start with the first activity of the session. There are the low intensity activities that are required to be performed without any supplies equipment. You can take part in the activities while analyzing your proven skills. However, you should also be responsibility active. For responding to the new knowledge based and the connective learning that can help you to achieve a greater efficiency as a sprinter. Our first activity will be breathing control. Let's start without wasting at more time. It will count 1, 2, 3. At a count of 1, 2, 3, you will all get prepared to hold your breath for 30 seconds. So start breathing in 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Now release your breath. Now let's repeat with a 1 minute duration now. Yeah, start breathing in 1, 2, 3. Hold. Now release your breath. Congratulations. Now let's move to our next lower intensity exercise. Get ready for a single point jogging run. That simply means from a count 1 to 40. You need to constantly jogging at the place where you are starting. Also remember that you are following a uniform breathing party where you are jogging. Start jogging 1, 2, 3. Continue to 40. Okay. Yes, stop and relax. Next activity would be lunch. Next activity would be lunch from a count of 1 to 20. You need to launching this will test your body strength of lower versions specifically. Start launching in 1, 2, 3. Now we will proceed from the back exercise in order to avoid any occurrence of pain due to rough floor sufferings or any fraud disbalance on the surface. Uh, Suffering is bad if you use a plant mate. Please now get your arms balanced and start your plant and hold till a count of 30. Start planting in 1, 2, 3. Yes. Stop and relax. Start planting in 1, 2, 3. Continue till 13 seconds. Congratulations on achieving a bigger challenge. Well done. Now it's time for the last stage of low intensity activity. The exercise is calf rise, and this will test your strength of muscles. Let's begin and hold till 30 count. Grab your calf and hold in 1, 2, 3. Continue till 30 seconds. Stop and relax. Again, we do something for 1 minute. Let's 60 count. 1, 2, 3. Stop and relax. Results of activity phase 1 and constraints assignment. Congratulations to the one who as activity taker and successfully completed the most of level of the exercise. However, it's time for us. Script you all in terms based on your constraints. So let's use the focus corner of the room as the different section based on your 4 major constraints that you have faced. I would request you to critical exercise your experience from the previous activities and identify your constraints. If you have any constraints in body, fitness, please move on to the right front corner of room. If you feel that you have interest in adjusting with environment, please move on the left front corner of the room. If you have interest in adjusting with learning process that is not fitting with your body constraints, please move on the to back left corner. Lastly, if you have any interest in adjusting with following the instructions, please move on to the back right corner of the room. Now that you have accessed your constraints of skill and the gifts of capabilities, let's start with next activity. The base of activities are high intensity activity, which will help you to gradually develop your skills and grade them more effectively. If anything, but make sure you following the previous rules. More in the case to avoid any health rest. First, we will conduct push-up session. You will have 1 minute each to push up at the center of room. You will train about the right technique of push-up by the trainers. You need to follow the instructions. Let's start. 1, 2, 3. Specifically, witnesses are suggested to be more conscious about the practice and push yourself up only till where you are capable of. Don't force yourself. Keep the marking of the achievement to achieve more than that next time. This will help you to exercise the capable of yours in the process is moving your leg joint in practice. Let's restart 1, 2, 3. Stop and relax. Now it's time for the last activity, which is postal quits and burpees. This activity will be completed and one by one your speed and burpees will be increased. Be responsible enough to take in, respond, practice, and do not get indulged in unreasonable actions. Make sure you are following the instructions given in the video and you are also following the system produced of the following the method of conducting the progress. And like we start. 1, 2, 3. Stop and relax. Congratulations on completing the activities and gaining the knowledge on the contemporary training. You have learned from each other throughout the process, and you have also analyzed the process of the developing the connective learning while learning from others. The last activity is running for which let us go to the ground. Now that we are in ground, I request all participants to stand in the green line in start point. It will be a 50 meters sprint race. Breathe in. Remember all you have learned. And let's start in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, hope you have enjoyed the session. Congratulations on your process. Stay fit and stay healthy. Thank you.